Season 3 of Skull and Bones is right around the corner. I think it launches coming up this Thursday, August 22nd, into the Dragon's Wake. I got some basic information that we'll go over. If you want like more detailed information, I would highly recommend another channel, Deathwish. He does a fantastic job covering Skull and Bones, but I still like to casually play it along with Sea of Thieves, but mostly I cover Sea of Thieves and GTA over on my channel, but I do enjoy Skull and Bones. Coming up this Thursday, August 22nd, Season 3 of Skull and Bones, Into the Dragon's Wake. Also going to be launching via Steam on August 22nd as well. And I think there's going to be like mouse and keyboard improvements too. So that's good for everybody that's playing Skull and Bones on PC. We're getting a new ship, the Battle Junk, which makes sense. It's an Asian Chinese themed ship because this is an Asian Far East Chinese themed update. And the Battle Junk is going to be a tank class ship. We have a new faction, the Dragon's Claw. The two main baddies of the faction is Li Ning and Commander Zhang. There's also going to be a new sea monster, the Shadow Beast, and there's going to be like a stronger version of the Shadow Beast called the Elder Shadow Beast, just like with the big giant Tylosaurus and the Megalodon. There are two variants of those as well. The Shadow Beast looks really, really cool. It's a flying Chinese dragon. Looks awesome. Also looks very terrifying flying above you, like with lightning coming down onto the ocean. Couple new events coming to this season of Skull and Bones. Mooncake Regatta, which is a new race, along with Requiem of the Lost, a Halloween-themed event. I'm looking forward to that one. Some new features, third-person camera mode. This is something that a lot of Skull and Bones fans have been wanting. Very similar to the third-person mode when you're piloting the Jackdaw in Assassin's Creed Black Flags. Plus, there's also going to be territorial benefits, a new Smuggler's Pass, which is going to have free stuff as well as premium stuff, and that's how you'll be able to eventually unlock the blueprints for the Battle Junk ship. Eventually, we're going to be getting a 5v5 PvP mode, but I think it's been delayed because they're still working on it. Whenever it's ready, they'll launch the new PvP mode eventually, probably later on in Season 3. And there's also a 6-hour free trial for Skull and Bones. For anybody that hasn't purchased Skull and Bones but likes to jump in every once in a while to take advantage of these free trials, well, there will be a 6-hour free trial coming up starting on Thursday with Season 3. And this means that we will have 3 seasons down, 1 official season left, Shadows of the Deep, which could unfortunately end up being the final season of Skull and Bones unless Ubisoft decides to make this game free to play, which is what I think they need to do. They should actually consider doing that sooner rather than later, but I understand that they don't want to do it right now because they're launching the game on Steam, so they obviously want to make money off of Steam sales whenever people are buying it on their PC via Steam. But maybe Ubisoft, you ought to consider making Skull and Bones free to play at the launch of Season 4. And I think that the majority of Skull and Bones fans wouldn't mind this because they obviously enjoy the game. They want the game to survive. They want it to continue to get content and support in future seasons and Smuggler's Passes. And it's going to be harder and harder to bring new people on board, even if you keep discounting the game like 50% off or even knocking it all the way down to, I don't know, $20 or $10. There might be some people that might be willing to shell out 10 or 20 bucks for Skull and Bones, but a better price than that is quote unquote free. Another idea would be to make a deal with Sony and have Skull and Bones be free for a month via PlayStation Plus for anyone to acquire. I don't know about Game Pass because Game Pass is Microsoft and Microsoft has another pirate game they like to promote. But at the very least, it would make sense for Sony to put Skull and Bones up on PlayStation Plus if Ubisoft could work a deal with Sony over that. But in the future, this game definitely needs to go free to play in order to hopefully gain future players to Skull and Bones. And they still do make money off the game with the in-game store as well as the Smuggler's Pass. Yes, there's free stuff you can get, but there's also items that are locked behind the premium wall of the Smuggler's Pass that players might be willing to spend some money on especially if they actually complete the Smuggler's Pass like I did for Season 2. Ubisoft would still be making money off of Skull and Bones in the future, even if it was free to play. But for now, I don't think they're going to be making Skull and Bones free to play anytime soon. Maybe around the launch of Season 4. But for now, Season 3 looks very promising with the new faction, the new ship, the new sea monster, the Chinese dragon, the Shadow Beast, and everything else they got planned for the rest of the year when it comes to Skull and Bones Season 3 Into the Dragon's Wake. Now I want to know what you think about Skull and Bones. What's the best course of action for Ubisoft to take? Make the game free to play now, wait till Season 4, or after Season 4? Your thoughts, views, opinions, welcome as always below in the comment section.